Hi everyone, it's Wendy back again for another crafting session in our Tim Holtz stash journal. So we're pretty close to finishing the pages that I want to actually decorate at this stage. So we'll start again from the beginning. I've had some people say they don't like that. Most say you do, so I'm going to stick with that. I like doing it because it just reminds me of what I've done so far, and so that I don't 100% duplicate the same thing. So we've got our little flip there, a little tuck there. I love that one. Love this page. Let's put the map in the background, and then we've got lots of outdoorsy sort of scenes. I just feel like it all goes together. And then my little bodgy bit there. We did this last time, and it's a cleaner sort of aesthetic, but it still has lots going on. We've got a couple of things tucked up here in this pretty piece of ephemera. I did end up adding a word, and I added the word story here. And then this card, it's just a Tim Holtz, it is one of the fabulous Tim Holtz cards. A little piece of straw paper there that we don't need to have there. And so now, and like I said, I'm going to stick some things in there. Now we have these pages. You can see how thick that part's getting. So, yeah. On this side, I don't want to do anything too crazy. You know what? It just occurs to me having maybe one of these little layer frames, collage layer frames, and that is the skew. So maybe something like that as a pocket might be nice here. And just keep it somewhat simple. That sort of thing. I don't think I want something quite this large, but yeah, I don't think I want one quite that large. So I want to stick with the mid-size. So we tried one of the mid-size. Ooh, okay. I like that this has got that dark over here. Maybe we could do it that way and have it at the top, and then just insert. Actually, it might be kind of fun. We haven't used them for a little bit, to use one of our little photo booths. So yeah, we could have something like that go up there. Okay, I think that's what we'll do for that side. I'm just going to put these back so that they'll be available. And I'm just going to grab some of this plastic so that I can just sort of cut a window. I do like putting, don't always, but I do, when I have it available, I like to put a window in. So I'm just kind of cutting around the outside without cutting in to the ephemera, like that. Set these aside for now. And then the bottom, I'm just going to cut, there's two thicknesses. I'm doing two journals, so we'll just have the one up here. Gosh, it's hard to see it. I can tell you that. All right, tossing it around. How's everybody doing? I'm going to try not to be too bodgy with this today, but you know, whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to glue around the outside. And then I can go up a little bit more, just thin, a little closer to the opening. And I'm not too worried if I miss, oops, if it comes over the side a little, we can, the plastic, we can just trim it. But I think we're pretty good. A little extra glue. But otherwise, I think we're pretty good. That's great. Just making sure I have all the glue, the extra. I don't want it to seep out and stick on here in a place where I don't want it to be. So I'm going to glue it up this side and across the top. And art glitter glue will stick to fabric. If you don't have art glitter glue, you have lots of other options. You could use Fabri-Tac. Goodness. Fabri-Tac. You could use Aleene's Tacky Glue, but you'll have to leave it to dry before you do any playing with it after that. Yeah, so you'll have lots of options. And we'll choose one of these to go up inside. Actually, we could glue it all the way around, couldn't we? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some glue here too. Just sort of eyeball it and hold it down, because this should be able to just go up in there, no problem. So we'll do this. our handy weight. Do I have some paper we could use? I must have. Oh, here we go. Grab a piece of this paper. I'm just going to glue that on there so that we have some paper on the back so that we're consistent throughout. Oops. Okay. See a hair on there. So I'm going to just try and get that close to the edge like that. Perfect. Move this one out of the way. I want to thank you all for joining me on this little Tim Holtz adventure. I've enjoyed it immensely. I'll probably have one and possibly 2 more videos in the series, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I wonder if we could just fold this. I just made the choice to use this, didn't I? I didn't really audition. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. So we'll move this around. And just going to cut a little off the top there so that it'll come, possibly move up in here a little bit better. I don't want to cut off her beautiful face. So that string you see there is from where this is a sewn piece. It's a pre-sewn piece of ephemera of Tim Holtz. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little line of glue there and set them like that so that maybe they'll be less inclined to go up inside there. Now, I think it would be fun to put a little tab at the bottom of this. So I'm just going to use a piece of this ticking. We've used this ticking before. I'm just going to cut it, rip it there. And actually it's nice because it's going to mirror that red. Hadn't thought of that, but another happy accident. So, okay. So what I think I'll do is I'll just glue it and then fold it over so that it's a tab that you pull down like that. And making sure that I open that back paper because we don't want to glue glue that paper closed. That would defeat the purpose of having it. Okay. And then I will just put some glue here. And there we go. Like that. And then you could put some, push that up a little tiny bit more because it's hanging off the bottom quite a bit. You could push up, what was I going to say? Oh, you could sew across here if you want to do something like that. And I think that looks really cute. And we still get to see all that wonderful background there. Let me see. Let's work on this and see if there's anything else we want to do over here after the fact. But that glue is sticking really nicely. I know I want to cover that because everything is upside down. And Midge is having a moment upstairs. So we could, just using, oops, I didn't want that. You could use a piece of that to I just want to kind of tone down a little bit. Let's see if there's something else we might want instead. You can use these cards as just card stock. It doesn't have to be just for as journal cards, that sort of thing. I like the stars. Okay, I think we're going to use the stars. So I've learned my lesson because I've bodged it up a couple of times already. I'm going to actually make a mark so that when I cut it, I don't goof it up, because you know that I have done. We'll save this because we can use that for something else. And then I'm going to measure it this way as well. And we'll cut that. Got little piles happening here. Okay. So we're going to put those on there. Now what I want to do is I'm going to use my corner rounder because I want it to have a very similar size when I attach this. Got all kinds of bits coming out there. Goodness. Clearly my quarter rounder needs to be cleaned. Okay, well, I know what I'll be doing right after this. I mean, you could have something like that too, but I really like the plain. And I'm just going to do a quarter at the top as well. Do you know what? I used the wrong side. Wow. I used the 1/2 inch when I did the piece that's going on top. Okay. And once again, we have all kinds of bits. So there we go. So I'm going to glue that on there. This has got a bit of an angle here, but that's fine. I don't mind. So put this on. Get the glue on there. Get this towards the top. Perfect. Okay. Happy with that. Happy with that. Now before I glue that down, I'm going to think about what I might want back there. I think I might want something to, that's not what I want. Might want some paper or something to just calm that down as well. Actually, I love these papers. So I have these papers. I've used them a lot here. And I could do something like that. And I think that just looks really interesting. I'm going to cut the bottom off a little tiny bit so that there's not a problem with fit. But look at that. That's going to fit really nicely. Okay. So I'm going to... And it's not that I don't like the Tim Holtz paper, the cardstock. It's just with what I've done over here, it's a bit busy. So I'm going to go this route. Lots of glue on here. This would be a good spot to use glue stick if you're a glue stick kind of person. I'm just going to take it right to that edge. Perfect. And right in there. Very nice. Okay. I'm liking that a lot. I think I'm going to take a piece of washi tape and this is some Tim Holtz washi tape, and I just want to run some down here just because I think it would look cool. Is there any other reason? I mean, lots of times I use washi tape because of function, but this time I just think it would look cool right there. Okay. Right on, and you know what? Those aren't matching up. So I'm just going to cut that a little bit. And I'm going to just glue it on this side. And I'm going to leave this open a little bit just to give us a little bit more ease in putting something in there. But look how different that looks now with just being handled that way. I think I have some, I do. I have some paper clips. They're not Tim Holtz paper clips, but I just think that might look kind of cool there. Yeah. So there we go. Very happy with that. That's kind of cute there too. Let's see, we've had these beautiful butterfly cards. Gosh, that one's a nice one, isn't it? Maybe I'll put this here as a little pocket. These are actual vintage tea cards. And that's going to be just a little tiny pocket down here. Very nice. And I think maybe I'd like to put, another photograph actually in here. Let's look at these photographs in here. It's real cutie. Don't want the beach one. I like that one. Love this. The car's cute. That one's cute too. The house. So I don't want one that's landscape. I want one that's like this. So a couple of cards, landscapes, or I want one that's portrait. Oh, we've used those cuties already. Landscape. Okay, so let's choose from what we have here. Now, is that one too wide? We've got the cute little girl. She's adorable. What I like about that one is that it still leaves some at the top. I think this is a little wide. No, it's not too wide. I like that one too. And I like that one. You know what? I think I'm going to use this one because I feel like this could be some sort of a family connection. And I like that. Really nice. Okay, so we're going to put something on the back of that. I still have some straw paper, so let's do that. I'm really happy with these. I think they're turning out really special. And, you know, I have to thank Tim Holtz and his team for coming up with these designs. And when I say I'm using my stash, please don't in any way think that I'm saying I'm getting rid of stash. Not at all. I just want to use it because I've not done a great job of using things up. And before I can buy some of the new stuff, which I love, I want to have put some time in on using some of the old stuff. And what it does too is it gives me a sense of what are the sort of things that I do use that would fit my aesthetic. So yeah, so I like this. Do we want to put that little label up there? I think I do. And of course you could be inking. That's going to give it an even more vintage look than what I'm doing, for sure. Definitely. So I'm just going to cut these corners a little bit. Like that. I love that tag. Okay. Push them down a little tiny bit. Now, we could put a couple of little things in here, maybe that we have that are some smalls. Something like that. A couple little Tim Holtz bits. And that, which I think are really cute. Do I want to put something like this here or underneath there? Don't think so. Love that one. I'm going to take that out and put this in here as just something that goes with the journal. Still considering putting this up here. I think that would be kind of cool. Or because this goes down a little bit, what if we set something up there? I think I will. Just add a little extra something. So set that there, like that. Yeah, I like that. I really think that looks cool. And this needs a little more glue over here. That happens from time to time. Just hold that down. It's nice there. Okay, sorry I got quiet. I might put a little tab there. Let me just see what I have for paper. I have this music paper. Where's my, there it is. If it was any closer, it could bite me. So, use this. I think I want to have the music showing. And we'll just put that on the side. Let's have a look. Where do we want it? Do we want it on the side? Or I think I want it at the top, just to, and it can there's no worry with it encroaching on that Tim Holtz label. I think it's good. I think I'm centered or thereabouts. So just like that. Still lots of space to do our journaling on the card. You could journal all around this. I really love that. Okay, excellent. Let's see. I want to see it by standing up to see how it looks. I think it looks really, really good. I'm very, very happy with that. And we could do something like putting, this has got the little symbols on it. Instead, let's pick something else. So move these photos out of the way. Oh, I like that one. So we could easily put just a card in back just to give it a little bit more cool look. And I think that's it. I think that's our spread for today. So we have this little up tuck. Make sure we still see her beautiful face. And this is one that has extra space for journaling. A Carol Laws backing, I'm going to call it. Just making sure that that is glued down. Another one of these, let's use it and there's no reason why it can't stay there even, if need be. Let me put a little more glue there just to be safe. And then I will glue it down again. Okay. There we go. I think that looks cool. So that's this side with the fabric in the background. And then we covered this with paper, a couple of pieces in there. This is our beautiful little card. And then there's our gorgeous couple. So yeah, really, really love that. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.